Jackson Radio Show.
Let no tragedy go to waste. Welcome, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It is the Kevin Jackson Show. KJRadio.com. 844-551-8255. Hillary Clinton has taken to Twitter. Hillary wants to be relevant. And you know what she did? She learned what Donald Trump did, and she said, I'm going to make sure I do exactly what Donald does. So Hillary Clinton is following the Donald Trump tweeting. And what's funny about it is it's getting her in trouble. Because she said something along the lines of, the people in Vegas started running when they heard the gunshots. What if they'd use silencers? And, you know, Hillary Clinton knows nothing about silencers and suppressors. She thinks it's the movies where everything goes, you know how they do in the movies? It's a suppressor, but you can still hear it. Believe me. But the only suppressor I can think of that the Democrats need is duct tape to put around Hillary Clinton's mouth. This chick will not shut up. And, you know, it's funny. You get this tragedy, and I'm thinking only of the human element of this. I mean, obviously, as a smart aleck, I've got to think about all of it and how I'm going to use it against the left. But my true heart is I immediately think, what if I were in that situation? What if my kids? What if I have friends? And then, as I told you guys, it turns out I have friends of friends that were there, and everybody's, you know, looking to make sure everybody's safe and all that. And the human element is legit. And for the record, it wouldn't matter where this occurred in the world. I would still feel identically the same about this, but not the left. They got to politicize it. Hillary Clinton, immediately, the guns. And it doesn't matter, folks, that this is a lefty who planned on doing this. If you look at who he targeted, you know he was making a statement. I tell you, I don't even know enough about this guy to say grace over, but I guarantee you he's a leftist who followed Hillary Clinton, voted for Hillary, loved Obama, and probably watched Maddow and all of them. And he did he took the gun, modified it, and did exactly this in order to bring the gun control issue back. And, oh, by the way, kill a few Trump tards, as Ann would say on Twitter, the teacher. And so immediately they want to start talking gun control. I've yet to see liberals at any time, leftists at any time, say, man, we are so fortunate we had a gun. I'm so glad somebody was carrying a gun that day that saved that person's life. Cops use guns to save lives every single day in this country. And leftists say nothing. Humans, regular civilians and humans, we're all humans. Well, not leftists. But regular civilians use guns every day in this country and save multiple lives. And they say nothing. But they wait for a tragedy like this to talk about all the angst of the world. You know what they're not talking about? Let me give you an example. They're not saying to the NFL players, hey, guys, all that gridiron stuff that you that happens in your little war that comes on at 3 p.m. or 12 p.m. Eastern time all over the country, when you guys pad up and put on your helmets and you go out on that field, and before you start your game, you take a knee. Let me tell you, whatever you do on that field doesn't compare to what just happened right in Las Vegas last Sunday. Nothing you do. You're taking a knee. All these young black guys are taking a knee for justice, right? Name me all the black people in the last decade who've been killed erroneously by cops that they believe. They've been killed erroneously by cops. And it doesn't even add up to a fraction of the people killed in one night in Las Vegas by a crazy leftist. Do you think they care? You think anybody's going to cry for Argentina by way of Vegas? No, they do not care. It doesn't even register to them. You think the NFL is going to take a knee this Sunday in support of these people? Do you think they're going to stand in prayer in support of the people that were killed? Now, 50 plus people, I don't know what it's dozens, I know that, and the hundreds that were wounded because of a madman. And you got a business owner in Illinois, a white guy, saying, well, it's just white people killing white people, nothing to see. Oh, really? So we have to colorize it for you guys to care, huh? It's just amazing to me. Joe Biden wants gun control. Mr. Get a Shotgun demands that the White House intervene. Intervene on what? Intervene on crazy leftists? I agree. We need to get crazy leftists off the street. Where do we start, Joe? How about with the Obama administration? All those ex-Obama bots. How about Hillary Clinton? How about all these people now running around talking about, oh, guns, guns, guns? Somebody said, oh, one of the band members, they sent me a thing. One of the band members, now he's pro gun control now. He was anti-gun control for a while, but after this event, he's pro gun control. And I said, I'll do you one better. There was a guy who was an atheist, and after this event, he found God. He was like, man, only a miracle saved me. I don't know why he did. I just saw the headline. So if we're going to be sensationalizing, how about we sensationalize that? Because let me tell you something. It doesn't matter. Well, like I said, the guy could have taken a semi and he could have run over as many people. We've seen that work. Don't talk to me about gun control. The idea of gun control is silly. I'm not even entertaining it. Well, look, we already know the dog whistle. As soon as this happened, the very first thing we said, yep, conversation will be about gun control. We already know the playbook. So why do we entertain it? Silly. Crazy leftists. When the left celebrates one shooting where the gun is the hero, I'll talk about gun control. Does it not happen, Joe Biden? Does it not happen, Hillary Clinton? Do guns not save lives? Or is it always taking lives? Is it taking lives that should be taken? Sometimes you can save your life with a gun and you don't even have to pull the trigger. They think about that? You ever seen, I grew up around guns. You guys grew up around guns? You? Yeah? So, to me, it's no big deal. I don't do and play around with guns or doing that. I understand the serious nature of that weapon. Nothing to be played. No joy in it. It's got a purpose. But when you see that, you know exactly what it's for. And when it's time to whip it out, use it. Other than that, it's just a piece of your body. It just stays there. But when it's time to use it, it's time to use it. And the gun gets used more often for good, exponentially more often than good than it does for evil, but the left don't care. They have a narrative to set. And Donald Trump made a comment like, we'll look at the guns or whatever. That's just to say, leave me alone. Yeah, I'll address guns. Don't panic, folks. We're okay. I'll be back.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.